what was important to me was me. I was very selfish.
I never really grew up. I was really immature.
I was worried about, especially the last 10 years of life, my next high, my next drunk.
I would turn to being obsessed with working out, trying to get as big as possible, trying to see how many women I could date, getting in a bar fight, see how many guys I could beat up at the same time. And ultimately that led to drug use.
I was so selfish to the point to where it cost me pretty much everything, and it almost cost me my life a few times, and I didn't care. And that's how I lived my life, just not caring about much of anything.
I almost did take my own life, which I thought about several times.
It was more important to me than my family, friends, work.
I hated myself, I hated life, I hated the world, I hated everything. That's all I saw was negativity.
I was in a rough spot, not just legally, but mentally, physically, and I needed help.
I ultimately led to a drug overdose that landed me in the hospital, and I took a cab ride home afterwards and came back home and began using again and almost OD'd again. I did overdose, just didn't have to go to the hospital. I
ended up knowing that I needed help to change my ways, and so I made the decision to come to Straight Street Ministries.
And ultimately that led to me going to Straight Street in Greenville, and it's a faith-based drug rehabilitation center, and they introduced me to God.
I needed help, and I asked for just a small thing, and it happened. I got help from, and it was directly from Jesus, my prayer to Him.
I asked for help from God. The first morning I woke up in there, I was in the chapel there, and I was crying, and I just admitted that I was so weak and I can't do this and I need help. And I asked Him to show me something, and I'll believe, I'll follow. And that night, I got the message in our meeting that I needed to hear, like the perfect way to put it across to me, the perfect words, images, everything. And I just began weeping. While
I was there, they gave me the tools to see what really was in front of me the entire time, and the path that was in front of me to make the right decisions and become closer to God and through Jesus.
What really amazes me is that I don't just go through life believing. My heart has changed in so many ways, and so many things that I do, I think about and feel Jesus and God.
Having a closer relationship with Jesus is realized the emptiness that was in me for so long that I was filling with the drugs and alcohol is gone.
So many of my old past habits and behaviors that contributed to my problems, I don't have the wants to do those anymore because my heart has really changed.
I have strength in my faith, and in that it gives me even more strength. It's a reciprocating thing. The more I believe, the stronger I am.
Knowing that no matter what happens, trusting that everything's going to be okay, that I come out stronger from it, has just taken away so much worry, so much stress, taken away so much sadness, and just given me so much hope.
I'm complete. I'm becoming a complete and whole human being through faith.